is the champion of the world in 018.
Here comes Sister and Hailey Kinsel.
These are the crowd favorites.
I think about my approach into the turns, where I'm going to sit down. I picture in my head the arena, even the color of the barrels and the color of the walls, the color of the dirt, if I know it. When you're working with an animal, you want to make sure you channel your energy, whatever that energy is, and I try and make sure it's a positive energy, and all that energy I have is going to my horse so that they can perform at their best, because they have to be confident, and if you're confident, then they'll be confident. It from me. I really like being here outside of town, as far away from town as I can get. I don't even have a mailbox yet. I will get one eventually and be in touch with the outside world, but I do have a bucket, so if FedEx, UPS needs me, they know where my bucket is. Jeez. The word cowgirl embodies a lot of things. Integrity is one of them, hard work definitely, and just dedication, a no-quit attitude, and I try and go into every day with those type of attitudes anyways, just being around horses. And when you think about, oh, that makes you a cowgirl, well, I'm not working cows every day anymore like I was when I was home with my parents every day, but I'm still using the same values that I would have used there. I was raised on those morals and they still translate to today. So I think horses are often what makes you a cowgirl, and just this daily life I get to live with them. They depend on me, and so I have to be there tenfold for them. That's what makes me a cowgirl. Hey. So I grew up without an arena, but we had a really nice dirt strip dug up that my mom and dad kept plowed up, and we didn't need the fences. We both believe, my mom and I, that if our horses are in tune with us, then they'll turn whether there's a fence or not. When I'm competing, I typically try to remind myself of the days I've had out in the practice pen, and I try and remember that I'm prepared for this, and I came here for a reason. I came here because I thought I would be ready and my horse would be ready, and therefore we are. And I remind myself of all the things I can control and focus on those things. In rodeo and barrel racing especially, there are so many variables. An arena setup that changes, and movements and lights and different atmosphere changes. You can't have control over all those things, so you have to react a lot. And I think the best way to handle that is to just focus on the small things you can control. I've learned over time how better to manage that competitive attitude so that it peaks at the right time. And part of that is keeping it concealed for me as often as possible. And you grow your skill, you don't have to grow your attitude. Your attitude comes out when you compete. And so for me, that's a big deal, is that I try and really conserve that so that it really just sparks when I need it. I want to be remembered as a good rider in my sport. As far as my peers go, I would like to be looked up to as done well by my horse. I also would like to think that someday they will say that she did a great job taking care of a great horse. Sisters don't come along very often, and there's no guarantee that I would ever have one half as good. So I think it would be an honor for others to think that I did a good job taking care of her while I had her.